Have a beautiful and inspirational Christmas tree decorating video for you today, full of antique Victorian style ornaments. I hope that you enjoy, so let's get started. Okay, it's time to get out the Christmas tree. Get it in these beautiful bay windows. So this year we are very excited because King of Christmas gifted us one of their gorgeous trees. I've never had a high quality tree like this before, so I am very excited to get this unboxed with you and check it out. We went with a more traditional Christmas tree, meaning not flocked. And look what you get in the box with King of Christmas. They give you a bag, and these were actually gloves, which I didn't even realize until after I had fluffed the tree. I was just a little distracted and excited, I guess, by the kids in the background, the commotion, and just getting our new tree up. So this is the 7.5-foot Yorkshire fir with 600 warm LED lights. It's full and fluffy, very traditional. I absolutely love the features. As you can see when we're unfolding it, it looks a little skimpy, but you will be amazed at how full this tree gets with a little bit of fluffing. And of course, the first time you pull a tree out, it's always going to require a lot more work than it will the next year after that. But there's that little connecting piece there, and that is what connects all of the lights so that you just pop it on like that, and voila, the lights come on. I will have all of the links to King of Christmas down in my description below. Just click that more link and it'll open it up and you will be able to find it very easily. And I'll make sure to send you to the exact tree that we have in case you want to do a more traditional Christmas this year with a beautiful, high quality King of Christmas tree. But let's get back to decorating. I have some beautiful vintage ornaments that I found at an antique store. I have some DIY ornaments, just some unique things to help curate my vintage Victorian traditional Christmas tree this year. Here we are up in our attic. I'm pulling down the ornaments, kind of going through. Thankfully, everything's labeled pretty well, so I know what I'm working with. But I'm out of breath from going up all those flights of stairs. But here's my pile. I already took one down. And next, I want to show you an up-close look at the vintage Christmas ornaments that I found at the antique store. Look at how sweet and beautiful this ornament is with the little girl on it. I told my daughter that that was her. I found quite a few of these with all different prints of different scenes and art kind of on the front. And I think I paid $4 a piece for these. I absolutely love every single one of them. They fit in so perfect with the theme of my tree this year. Next, we have these beautiful cream-colored glittery musical instruments. It looks like there's harps. I'm not exactly sure what the other ones are called, but I think that these are going to look so elegant on my tree. I also picked up this really pretty little church ornament in this kind of golden mercury glass finish. I think that this was actually from Joann Fabrics, so not vintage, but it kind of looks like it. And I really liked these beaded ornaments. I love the color of them, the little bit of glisten that they give off. And this one was also really beautiful, just a simple, shiny golden ornament. Most of these were around $1 a piece, I believe. This stained glass poinsettia ornament was also from Joann's. I paid up for this one. I want to say it was around $6. And these little guys I thought were really cute, just the cloche kind of a look to them, and those were from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I love these. I'm going to show you the coolest thing that they do. They light up and there's like a little flickering candle inside. I just think these are the cutest and sweetest ornaments ever. I think I have 5 of them all together now. I love the glow that they give off. Here's another favorite, and these are also from Joann Fabrics. I loved the poinsettia like fabric applique that's on them. I just think those are so charming and beautiful. I think I picked up 3 of those. And then this little guy, I thought he was also charming. He was from Hobby Lobby. I also have this adorable cardinal ribbon. I think that was from Joann Fabrics. And then of course I also grabbed some red velvet ribbon and some cream. And then these ornaments here still in the package were also from the antique store. I always start my tree decorating with the ribbon first, and I thought that I would try this kind of creamy colored satin ribbon. I do end up putting on a few strands, but later I end up taking it off because it ended up looking very, very white on the tree, and I just didn't feel like it was giving me the look that I was ultimately going for. So you will see the tree change over the period of this video because it took me about 3 days to decorate my tree to get it to where I really loved it and was happy with it. So I knew I really wanted this red velvet ribbon to be a strong feature on my tree, and I thought some bows would look very pretty hanging throughout the tree. So I just started making some bows with the ribbon. I kept the tails pretty long because I knew I wanted to have that kind of trailing feature going down the tree, kind of being tucked in and out of the tree. So I think I made 4 or 5 of these, and then I'll show you how I place them on my tree. Now we're going to pop in some of these big, beautiful poinsettia picks that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. This is going to just give us our nice pop of red throughout the tree and kind of fill in any bare spots. I tend to go a little non-traditional with my tree topper, meaning I don't use a star or anything store-bought that is intended to be a tree topper. I usually like to use picks, or in this case, I am using some faux hydrangeas, and then we're going to kind of build upon that, make sure we have some red at the top of our tree, and we're also going to give the tree a little bit of height. So let's see what I come up with. Well, as you can see, the tree is now looking a little bit different, and that is because I kind of redid some things. I wasn't happy with the bulbs that I had on there. They were just too modern looking, too white. I wanted to give it a little bit more pattern and texture, so I thought that these cardinal ribbon strips would look beautiful in there and give me the effect and the feel that I was going for, and I definitely think that they do. So now at this point, I'm really starting to see the tree come to life and the vision that I had in my mind for this very traditional kind of antique, vintage Victorian tree. The ornaments, the vintage ornaments, they're just all working really well off of each other. And so now it's time for the fun part of placing all of the really showstopper ornaments and making sure that they're getting their front and center place on the tree. Okay, and so I also did some DIY ornaments for my tree just to give it that personal touch. I went ahead and found some doilies at the antique store, and all I'm doing is using those to cover these plastic, just very plain bulbs. And I'm just using my hot glue gun, and surprisingly, they went on very easy. I accidentally filmed all this in high speed, so I hope that you can still kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. Like I said, the doilies were already round, they were kind of the perfect size, so this was a really, really easy DIY, and they looked beautiful on the tree. So these next DIY bulbs, I am using this gorgeous red Toile that I found also at the antique store. I just got super lucky that day. So this did come in kind of an awkward rectangular shape, so I kind of had to figure out how to kind of cut them so that I was using the most fabric and not wasting any, and then also so that it would kind of lay on the round bulb as nice as possible. So I eventually got it to where they laid really smooth and it wasn't buckled up and stuff, but the pattern didn't line up perfectly, but that's okay. I think you still get the idea of the toile on the tree, and it just gave that beautiful touch of pattern and that pop of red. So I'm gonna show you close-ups of everything, of all the ornaments once they're on the tree, so that you can get the whole feel of how everything came together. And to continue with the toile theme, I wanted my tree skirt to be toile, and the thing I came up with was a curtain in the correct color scheme that I was going for. I just couldn't find any blankets or even material that was as good of a price as a really large curtain panel. So that is what I'm using here. 100% cotton. It's really, really beautiful. So I'll leave that linked down below for you also. And I think I might have saved the best for last, because these little flameless clip-on candles just kind of made the whole tree. I will have them linked below for you so that you can find the exact ones that I got. I feel like you got a lot of them for a great price. And like I said, they're just so charming and sweet. They add the perfect little flickering glow. They even come with a remote. They are just so awesome. I love them so, so much. So if you're going to buy anything new for your tree this year, I definitely recommend these. I think they go with any style of tree. They are just so, so fun.
is bright, everyone's happy, and spirits are light. I am sitting here thinking, alone with my drink, as I do this time of the year. Do you remember?
One of the best things about having a King of Christmas tree is the light functions. You get a little remote with your tree, and this controls the dim, it controls the timer. Of course, you can turn the lights on and off with it. You can make them brighter if you want to, or dimmer, depending on the mood you're trying to set. And if I want to change the mode of the lights, which is really a fun feature, because I love twinkle lights, there's this little button here on the cord. You just push that and you get different twinkling features. How fun is that, you guys? I love twinkle lights on my tree. That is my favorite. So the fact that we have all these different twinkle modes is amazing. I love that so much. These are LED white lights. You can see them there. They're the nice kind of smaller light, which is what I prefer. It's very full and fluffy. It just looks so traditional. It's just the perfect traditional classic tree that just will never go out of style. It's not trendy. It's just very traditional and classic. I think it is the perfect tree for my red Victorian, antique Victorian Christmas that I was going for this year. I will have everything linked for you guys down in the description below.